nhớ trong số ý trong sai sự đời của nhà cho bà lũ ba trong xe tàu đặc tuần chỉ ý trong sai sự đời nhớ trong đời sống mong để nó giờ ấy họ rồi bé chống lên tranh cho đợi tuần sau xong tuần chạy luôn để tem một dạ chỉ muốn được cả lò còn nói giờ ấy họ và rồi bé trả cho thì vì lý cha họ chịu sĩ thì muốn đau chân rồi dạ nhớ rồi bé chống lên cái xa dạ thì nhớ rồi nó cũng là một thà cho mình chỉ có nó bố rồi sự đời tàu bố cho hay thì tới cho Colombia này họ giờ lưu tới trong lý cha buộc chỉ nhau bé sự đời muốn chỉ nhớ rồi đã thế giờ lưu cũng là một thật sự như tôi kiến là chỉ tạo nên của cho Tou Ger Xiong cho video và bây giờ mong tôi một cái sự thành thạo trong này gia tạo làm mình chỉ nhớ trong được cái lúc công trình nhớ trong đấy cho mấy cả giờ li xin chỉ đối với trong xe giải tỏa ý trong xe đời thì đã có là xe Suab Hmong li bắt đầu quen đời giấy khỏi chén rồi bé chống lên chọn để Tou Ger Xiong toàn diện luôn để tem một dạ chim muốn được cả lò để cho nên phê nhớ rồi tới cho Colombia và tôi nhiên nữa thì tàu chọn để cho xe tàu ta xin anh còn nói ý trong gì và rồi bé chống lên chén cho thì rồi bé chống lên chỉnh chân cho thì này toàn diện luôn để tem một dạ chim muốn được cả sai bộ đi nó ý còn rồi bé chống lên cho họ chỉ bảo cho tới cho Colombia cho lúa thì cho bao ta cho nên bao cho thì cho Colombia lưu tới cho trong trả lại,แต่สิไปจะวันนี้ว่าจีที่จะพุ่งชื่อวันนี้จะดาวน์โหลดได้จากจังสิตา包装อย่าลีกูยมทัดซ้ออย่าเดี๋ยวนึงที่เขา包装了เราจุลิจ่าจี包装了เขา了弄ซ้อไปสิทักก็是的สิเจ้าเกิดซ้อที่นอก็ไป是的包ชื่อจะไปตัวแข่งเทียที่จะโคลัมเบียอย่ารู้ที่เจอหัวมันดาวจันทร์อยากจีรงสิลีเงียนึงตัวนึงมัวช่วยจิตกิจใจเทียตุชาตุเนียจ้องแห่งยาลีนอว่าเนี่ยตัวใน State Department เนี่ยตัวที่อเมริกาต่อมัวที่เจอโคลัมเบียจะหลอกเนี่ยตัวแทงเป้อยากเลยอยากไปหูหลวงกิจให้ลาวเป้ให้จะกินจีเต้นจีเชอถ้ากูท่าจะกินนอนในลาวเป้เนี่ยใช้ตัวเลยจะเทียกูที่เราหมดท่าจะก่อนเรามีจีตัวไปเฉลี่ยตัวป้อจ้าลาวเป้เลยจะแทงเป้ให้จะกินจีเต้นจีเชอเนี่ยท้องไปรุ่นเดียเต้นนอมัวใช้ลอนเดอร์ State Department เนี่ยตัวที่อเมริกาใช้ตัวเดียsau một chiếc xe cho tới chợ uổng nhau đột thành pé là làm vô pé nọ vì cho tới chợ nọ một tu sa tu nhia neng tua neng thì muốn đâu giờ chỉ dùng vô đầu tiên là cho xe ta tổ dùng gì vậy là còn nói giờ nhau đột thành pé ý trong gì State Department nhau đột tới chợ America tàu mua tới chợ Colombia cho đột thành pé vì hay thì tới chợ Colombia mua cho sự sang rồi nọ nhau đột tới chợ Colombia nhau kêu đồ chạy nọ ý họ đột pé bỏ tàu mua chân nhau trộn đợi kỳ nọ giờ Tou Ger Xiongในตอนมันจีเนี่ยตัวที่จะโคลัมเบียว่าตรงมันหนึ่งตัวเนี่ยหนึ่งที่ตัวจอเนี่ยตัวเสียตัวตัดสินแรงหรือไปเสียตัวปอกเกี้ยตัดสินเนาะส่วนเดี๋ยวในจังตัวซาซอเดียริชาร์ดเจลีลาวเปล่าลาวอ้อลาวอีเนี่ยเขาจงในจัดตัวในจ่าให้จอกินจีเจลีกูยกที่ละมุทัดจอของเรามันจีเทียลาวเปล่าในจะเนี่ยตัว State Department เนี่ยตัวที่อเมริกาแล้วยังซื้ออาจจะเป็นอเมริกาชอบมุนจีนะยังก็มุนจีจะได้เจอเนี่ยตัวลาวเปล่าในจะก็จะเชียร์ลุ้นๆให้เนาะก็เดี๋ยวก็จะเชียร์อยู่ตาตัวยงยีที่อย่างมันตัวชาตัวเนี่ยมันหนึ่งตัวหนึ่งมันหนึ่งจีกุนชอมันหนึ่งเนี่ยหนึ่งมันเต้าจันทร์อยากจีจงอย่าเลยจะเตะเชียร์อย่างตัวเราบอกเล่านะเจชอบหมูเลยนะอย่าเตะเรื่องที่หมูเจฝืนเต้าเจเนี่ยจะเชียร์อยู่ตาใช่ตัวยงยีขนมมดชาตัวเดี๋ยวจะพูดเชียร์เดี๋ยวเป้าลินเด้อเราบอกเล่าเลยจะถึงเป้าเนี่ยจะเตะเชียร์ว่า State Department ต่อยืดเจอย่างตัวเราบอกอ้อเลยจะถึงอ้อเนาะเจก็มันจีเตาถ้าชิคกี้พายจังฟ้าสมมุติเราเตะชัวว่าย้อนเดินจงเราจะเตะชัวว่าหนึ่งเขามั่วจะอยากจะยงชื่อชีสิริตต้องเชื่อเนี่ยโดย State Department กังการโดย State Department รู้เว็บไซต์จะเรายกเขียนจ้าอาจจะรู้ได้จะถึงมั่วhọได้จีจงเทจีจงเนี่ยโดยรู้ได้เชิงเดิมนั่นจะลาวอ้อนั่นจะก็ยังหมดเตาถ้าชิคกี้พายจังฟ้ามันเชื่อตัวแข่งไอ้สมมุติที่อีเรื่องเนี่ยโดยเตะชัวว่ามั่วเฟิง mua tiền giả chỉ trong cho tín hành như là còn nói giờ họ và mất khi rồi sẽ tập bớt sao giờ là vô ý này giờ chả là vô ý là giờ thành ý đó là chị coi như một tàu gì đó là giờ tàu ý nhiều suy xịn gì hay sao cái trà chế một lò thì cái nhau cái nọ xử lý để rồi để cái trà chế một lò này họ chỉ dùng bộ lý nhau rồi tới chém cái gì cái tàu suy xịn nhau rồi tới kỳ dùng lên đó chỉ ta lên đó cái nhau cái nọ cái tàu suy xịn mình chỉ rồi tới không là uốn đó có nọ có số một món rồi có tụ khen tới dạng dùng lên nó xứ giờ lý nhau rồi State Department tàu mua cho lão bộ là cho thành EOP plau nó charter bu đồ cho pe sinh America và một muốn chi sở tới chờ giờ lại còn một charter có sự được tàu bao mừng lên đó nhớ rồi State Department nhớ rồi tới America tàu một cái gì cho plau thành là cho plau lão bộ nó cho pe sinh America cho nhẹ muốn chi sở tới chờ giờ lại một charter lên nó rồi có sự được tàu bao cho chuẩn đó lo lu han nông gia thì giờ lên này trên nó này cũng sáng muốn chi tới giờ Colombia một bộ tàu tê đồ có thì một tàu cơ ngõ tới cái tàu chuyển pha thì cái tàu bao giờ thì tới cho Colombia giờ lưu tới chờ của mua coca thì cocaine tàu chấp lại nhất thông về luôn tới nó thì chỉ ta lên đó mua chân thành phe rồi giờ là hồ thì chẳng gangster vậy thì cho cartel nó tàu chấp lại nè giờ lưu tới chờ muốn tàu chấp lại nhớ rồi họ luôn tới là tí dạng gỗ lưu chạy có một giờ tới cho Colombia làก็ชอลาตัวลาให้รู้จ้อเกมมัวช่วยจิตเกใจสิลิโคเคนโลโคคาโลแล้วอย่ายิงชั่วโลที่อยากจงลินเทียจิตาลินเดอจังฟ้าจ้อเกให้รู้ชาลาตัวลาให้รู้จ้อที่อยากว่าอยู่มัวเกปวดชั่วเทียชื่อชีตัวตัวก็ยงยีเทียจิตาลินเดอวิลุเตเชอมัวตุชาตัวเนี้ยมันหนึ่งเพจจงแห่งอย่าลีก็เตคงจิชอนนาโลคงชีโลสิลิคอมพิวเตอร์โลกองเทดโลก็จงการทางใดก็เทียจังฟ้าแล้วก็สุรุชิฮะgiờ li còn nói ít khó và giờ thì lúc thứ họ ba giờ muốn chi vào xin nhớ đồ để cho Colombia bây giờ cho tới chờ nhớ đồ giá cát té họ tới chờ America có bây giờ tổ chức pha thì suốt xì chấp lại thì họ dùng chấp lại một trong thì chỉ ta nếu lúc chơi một son đá một bông đồ sủa và mua lại cho nên chi đến chi chờ cho trong nhau và cái kênh đó còn nói giờ ít khó bắt đồ bé cái một lò rong thì cái có số một thì giờ đây chỉ dùng chỉ đồ bé giờ đi chọn được năm một cuốn là một trò ít cho video cho Tou Ger Xiong và bé số mong tàu muốn chỉ nửa thì tàu đón được shit ha thì chỉ ta lên đó nửa tàu hai lù cho bé trên mong nhớ được cho mấy cái mình chỉ và kiến cho nửa giờ đi chọn xin được năm một cuốn cho bé một sai cho video nó
nó bỏ tàu tiền mua cho và phong dư phong phèn tàu cho luôn tàu thế cho nên cái tiền trả trong tôi cũng nó cú giờ rong có hú xì thế sao lại trả xin luôn mà
cú sao cú rong xia hay cú chịu ở cú rong xia thì bé cho nhiều gì cho từ lão là chỉ cái nhà bát tua thế thế có này chỉ nhiều con khe của này cái tua mấy hoa cái tua cái giá tua mình nhọn cái gì để khác cái tàu cho tua cho khó giờ cỡ châu nấu chứ ná giờ cỡ châu thì tua cái nhà gì nó leadership nó mà you cho tao cái you mới lưu directorเลยiluไทยเราอยู่มาตัวนะอยู่กี่ตัวสิเก็บไปตัวมันคืนเราไปเฉลยตึกคืนจอแล้วตึกหนอไปเลยเก็บวัวก็เจ้าเดียก็จะตัวชาเตอร์ที่แต่เขาเนี่ยเขาจองกูยังจองเสียนะนู่นน้อยไปตัวจองที่ชิตาไปหมดจะพุ่งตัวเมย์เราตัวถ่าตัวเขาเนี่ยเมย์สเตรตัวถ่าเกเราตึกจอพุ่งยังไปเท่า
จิตาเนี่ยเคลียร์ในตอนนี้ในเดลิงเคสเนี่ยอยู่ตรงอยู่หมดได้จิตเที่ยวอยู่ตรงเลยจ้ะ
แต่เลยกูสายแต่กูจะกูบอกชมกูสายแต่ก่อไปจะรู้นะไปฟาร์มจงตัวเจ้าจิตตัวเจ้าจ้องมุสายปืนจงในสายแต่โอ้แต่มากูไปยังว่าชิ้นยากอย่างนี้ที่กันเจ้าจีเรากันเจ้าซอเจ้าจีญานะเอกเจ้าจีเต็มบาลีเดียพญาอีกอย่างเอกเจนจากเขาไม่เขาใช้พารอยจากเขาหลังจีไปหลังจะไปจะวันเหนียวจีหลังจะเป็นชิ้นนึงหลังจากการเดินหนึ่งปอหนึ่งเหรียญในสีเท่าเราต้องเกิดเราก่อนเดินเท่าเราบนโอ้หรืออุ้ยตัวเป็นแสงด้วยนะ
ให้จะเกี่ยงจริงๆสิริเขาเต็มไม่เลยเขาสิเซนยันโดนไม่ว่ากี่ตัวเดินตัวเป๊ะตัวหนึ่งยันโดนด่าเท่าคนนั้นเนี่ยก็สาริจ่าก็ภาษาเดียวปุยตัวมันเกี่ยงจงลีนอเรามัวเช็คจริงๆเลยจงลีจ่าเท่า
มัวเท่านั้นแต่จะเป็นมองว่าเป็น reactionary ใส่แต่ไปที่ต่อรถจิตตายเกี่ยเป็นหมอมงเดินข้างบัวเลยมันคือเขาแค่สมัครแต่ชิมเราจะตัดต่อยาชิดมัวเขา criminal trial นั่นเราจะเจ้าหน้ามัว assassin นี่พอ mentally competent นี่รู้สมองได้เขียนไปจงรอเดี๋ยวรอว่า trial ที่ตัดสินแล้วนะจอคือที่ในใจย้อนเจนใน Milwaukee ที่ Madison Wisconsin นะชีเช่าเชียร์เจนมัวฟื้นเจนมัวเขียงได้ก่อนเดียวแล้วมัวเลยเดี๋ยวมัวจีทั้งหมดป้าเดียวมัวส่งเดียวเดียวแล้วมีนี่เรามัวกับผู้เชี่ยอะไรนั่นนะให้เราเดี๋ยวไปต้นเทกินอย่างนะวันเดียวเขา trial นะไปมัวเขามัวเดี๋ยวปัญจิมลงเดียวใช้เดียวเขาได้วันอย่างนี้กิจถงเดียวกี่ไปตัดชิมวยคอยเดียวเราจอได้นะเราติดเสียติดตาไปมาตัวแต่มีการ reaction คนทำมาเป็นจุด proactive วันเดียวเราลีซื้อไปตุ้มจอเราจ่อเดี๋ยวเราชิดตื้อชิดจีมูเก้แล้วล่ะ
vấn đề sinh giải này một trong tụ chân để chỉ cái tình trạng nhất là vào tổ chức sai cho có thể cũng sẽ thành những trong nó thế tôi cũng chỉ trong nó thếผมไม่รอรู้ให้ตัวละ
cũngไม่รู้ที่จะตัวต่อว่าเจ้าที่จะสายเนี่ยตัวที่จะหูสตั้งตัวฝั่งกองฝั่งมองเราไปที่ยงเชียเช่าเชียของเดิมเลยว่าเจ้าจะตัวเจ้าเราไฟเข้าหรือตัวเราผ้าอย่างว่าเจ้าที่อยากตื่นเต้นในหมู่เจในหมู่ยามนั่นน่ะเราอยากต้องการเต็มบ่ายยังอันเชียเนี่ยรอเดี๋ยวตัวคือดิจ่อกับหมู่ป้าเดี๋ยวเขา sentencing ได้ป้าเขา appeal นะเกเขาปล้องแต่มาเต็มบ่ายชิปโป้ยจะเจ้าลีเราอีกยองเราปล้องยองนะเกเป้จุดเดียวป้าเช่าเลยที่สายอย่างป้าเลยที่
cái chia được biết trái lúc cùng họ có ta có thể justice committee cho cái suy là cái cho suy cái cho người phần chỉ của nó sẽ kể sai để biết chúng lúc cùng họ biết chúng bắt tham biết chúng từ second record biết chúng một cái suy tàu thì các sai email cho chỉ lần sao cái cậu lên sao cậu chỉ lần cái cậu chỉ này cậu lên nè cái còn đau xưa cái này bao này nè biết chúng từ second record biết đi cho cái citizenship PMG tụi chúng nó sẽ khó đó cái cũng thảm gì cho chúng tôi chuyển tàu thì cũng sai cái cái fact cho nên cho mình saoวันกูมอชินนี่ปล่อยแต่เป็นมองมาให้เจอเนี่ย racial injustice แต่กูเขียนในนาบีเดี๋ยวกูรู้มองกูปล่อยยาจีจิมันจะยังเก่งไว้นี่แม่เป็น as a community as citizens we have a right to ask questions about the legal process about the due process about our civil rights and human rights เป็นหมดสิ่งนงนะไม่ยากเกี่ยวถูกข้อแหกเป็นเกี่ยวให้ยากกูจะต้องจีเดียวเนี่ยกูติดกันแฝงสิ่งที่อ๋อที่ว่าชิมันได้ไม่ไหว because ก็ชอบเชียร์ race นะก็เชียร์ boy A ก็เชียร์ boy A ทุก boy B ซึ่ง boy A trong buổi trong cũng như xa này các cậu các trẻ đi đã bỏ tôi từ buổi mi chế lớn tổng cơ là xuống là tôi buổi mi là cái buổi mi thiếu một chiếc các trẻ là xuống là buổi A cái buổi mi survive họ đem để attack cái một sai cái bản này chỉ chỉ sau cái phép cho nó tôi từng chế thì khi thổ lông hai học sản cái tao ý kiến là cái nó xin lên cho attorney nó có cho nó xin lên xin做cái nó có investigation cho evidence xin thua cái để cho chỉ kia ta cho evidence là chỉ muốn sự khâu ta thổ là hai học qua cái cho evidence muốn là cho tất cả evidence chỉ muốn là cho thả cho cái tại sao tôi muốn học guilty verdict cái theo là cũng có chuyện là cũng thằng cho để xin thả để là chỉ họ hùng được cũng thả thì cái nó xin thả cái và cho một sự không chỉ cái một thêm chỉ sẽ là nên cái đi bao ở tiền họ đúng mà media bias thì á, tôi có từ newspaper mà họ try nó thấy mà thì nó chỉ có từ newspaper thì một page of second, để sai chỉ một page of second, có từ newspaper một all paragraph sẽ chỉ hai lúc họ bỏ nó luôn chỉ, để chỉ thêm chỉ, để cho fact là mấy nên nó nên chỉ có từ newspaper đó, còn nó big share này as a on behalf of the family thì cú họ chia sẻ để là lúc này, để là như thế choคนช่วยตัวนะอีอย่างนี้ just like อีตุ้มบองอย่าจอดาอย่าเล่น music nhiều có puzzle như nhiều có puzzle mỗi cái puzzle cái ốp cái piece puzzle cho nên lâu chỉ tao nghĩ là có những cái gì tiền nếu mua lúc thì cái gì artistic creative imagination nhiều tên luôn nhiều nông music nhiều kia thì sao tao thế nào nếu mua nó tới giả bé tôi chỉ tao vậy à nhưng mà cần tới cái nó mà bully nên có trường lăng tao mà nó tới kia nên chip nên cũng nên là các bạn nên nó tới nó chỉ nên nó tới chợ thôi nên cả high school ok số tổ phụ sát cho chết để lúc này của sai gần tao nhập bên á nếu mà build bully nếu mà tao tổ chết gần tao nếu mà tiêu niệm qua hai hey tụi mình tao nên suspend đi cả oh we have to suspend it because people thì chỉ là những cái gì nếu respond thì các anh xin tao thìจะ suspend all lên ok cái nếu mà tao tổ boss stop nếu niệm một cái lời qua nên chỉว่าchỉ oh the boss stop is technically just school property cáiว่าtao cả nếu mà tao tập boys and girls center nếu mà tháp lo đó là tháp cái nếu lúc boys and girls không nhớ gì họ cho nó mua xí đó vậy lúc recreation center cái nếu mua xí trong đó là mình trai cái nếu chúng mua across town for practice nó break dance cái nếu sai thì em xong cần đó là khó mình trai cũng chỉ xong cần đó mình đặt tháp của đó rồi thì nếu mà hai này khu thì để cho principal ô chú cha với một kẹp cũng nói cái cho nó nhớ thì có sự tình cái cái tạ nếu tôi muốn cho nó chỉ nhớ ấy trong đâu đã California các lò thế thì tên mẹ nó những chỉ lấy những than lấy những tàu thổi đấy là cái yếu chỉ cần làm gì là tiền lấy một tụ student withdraw mà lấy tiền lấy xỉa như là xỉa phân thì theo cái tên là the school nè cho tú lùa cái tua nữa đó chỉ là tiền lấy những nhau là cái gì the part of cái này bao nè they had a relationship that began in the public schools là chỉ là chế cần đó tụi tôi này không gì mình còn không chua cái này bao tuổi là tôi chỉ đúng tờ all in mà thế này của cha last year all thế của chị on Friday đó nên này thì tôi đây nên một đen thì chúng tôi có gì có lọ ok mà thì để nhau này tôi nạp tôi bây giờ thì tôi một break dance thì mới tôi có những gì đó thì tụi tôi yêu nữa heyจะมีการทับอยู่แล้วเลยเลยชิ้นต่อแล้วก็ต่อแล้วต่อพอดยามถอจอชี้มองได้สิกูที่ต่อกูโดนต่อสิ่งนั้นจุนี่ฮะผู้หญิงก็ต้องต่อกูมาโดนทับกูมาชิกูชอบต่อเจอสมัยนั้นเกิดหัวชีอินเทอร์เน็ตเฟซบุ๊กนะกินชอบเฟซบุ๊กเจอชิเกมาเนี่ยชื่อวันเนี่ยที่ต่อผู้หญิงต่อผู้หญิงเนี่ยจอเนี่ยต่อสู้นะกูกินชิเกที่ให้หนึ่งยามาเนี่ยหมดหลุดเนี่ยรอเนี่ยโตรอเนี่ยเจอแล้วแต่ก็ยังตื่นมีเคลียร์ที่อ่ะbây giờ nếu gì thôi bây giờ bây giờ tụi biểu thế hey nó nhớ chế thông thạo lâu đó bây giờ stay home right mình không cần nhớ chế này cái lần chế tao đi tụi tôi yên rồi cái bát tụi nó đó bao nhiêu tiền thì là trả lúc phải tua rồi là trả tua cho tiền là bỏ nhiều tiền tụi nó xong cái tụi nó cái tụi chỉ cái tạo tụi nó tập là nói cái là cái cho cổ cho chị cho cổ tua cái tụi tập nó là Isaiah na là Isaiah tụi nó bỏ lên cái cổ bế dòng để nên cổ chỉ dòng cái nó này không real Isaiah cổ base dòng tất nhiên ý lý sinh cổ block dòng đó thế là cổ chỉ là thì chỉ là có chân cổ chỉ cổ block lý sinh cái cổ ban nhà này cổ chỉ là cổ trong mod apart thế nào lại từ đây cổ base dòng tất nhiên cái chuyện này đúng không ní từ nó lo đó ní gì cả giờ tới bảo được hay nên tất nhiên ní đâu ní nên trồng cái tất nhiên ní nhà tiền ní từ nó lo thế được physics cái ní cái nó cost action ní nó lo là share thế cái chúng nó tạo ra cái ní tao chấp họ ní choตัวเดียวthế được cái gì lại từ nàyตัว face fight เขานุ่งสาวก่อนแล้วว่าจะตัว face fight ที่ว่าจะเรียนของการจัดเจียบุแกจะเรียนของชี้ได้นุ่งจ่อตัวเรื่องจริงแล้วการกดจัดเจียที่จะปล่อยแล้วตัว face fight ก็อย่างเนี้ยเกี่ยวกับตัวคุณตัวเก่งคุณจังเดีย they didn't come for face fight they came to kill Dylan and his friends they came with the intention to do some serious harm ก็เป็นการเชื่อดีอ่ะโอเคเกี่ยวกับตัวที่เดียนที่ให้เดียถูกตัดเลยสิเกี่ยวหรือตัวพ่อสิเกี่ยวกับยังเขี้ยวโมเชcái là một ca nếu chỉ chim ca chắc trẻ thì nhiều là tua nâng à chắc trẻ như này thì xí quá chống cái không trong mỏ này nhưng ca tập rồi cái thủ đó cái tua ai thế à tua tôn của tôi đó ta tỏ mò này tu coi như chuối đó mình tu ca mình đem chuối cái ta tỏ cho chắc trẻ đó cho chắc khoảng nên tàu ta học nó là tại cái địa phía nào tàu là ta học nếu lúc yên trong tập ba hospital record show thì nếu mà tua cho bữa này cho bí á họ chia họ có ta học chết đầu lúc bắt chi rồi nó broken eardrum cho nên là chi nó còn nọ nè các khoảng nó tăng chỉ có nhà bong học nọ cái thủ thiết là tao đã chơi gì mua chân những cái hài hậu khôi tiền I was afraid I was scared a million things are going through my mind ít của trái kiêu nó lướtจากchi trời chỉ có một chân tao chơi nhưng câu cái thằng này đã có tên cái thằng này nó hay cái after that I froze mình kia chẳng được căng cái mình kia chủ kia chỉ chẳng được xin cái tụi mình ai dễ đấy ôi con cầu I'm standing cái là những người là she của cái chuyện cái là kia cái là trả bù là ok cái nó muốn đi thì có bao tiền thổi bây giờ mom you remember when you said if we ever get in trouble to just tell you the truth có bao tiền bây giờ mà có tên mẹ chị cái số đá có biết thế nhá vậy này cái số đá nó bị thế nào bao chị là tua tháp của cái bên một cái tên mình cái này đẹp, cô lọt rồi, nó có ít là chúng nó có đi một dance này, cái này nó cho cái mặt kem mình là thêm, là cái này từ mặt chi thải để chịu được cả thì ta có đua ta tuổi ít nhiều, cái thuộc cho mình nhưng mà tôi khi cái thực chất xa từ buổi tôi là, bây giờ bao đây là một chỉ tôi thả cho tất nhiên more evidence, the all cho bây giờ buổi đã confirm là một ankle bracelet na, sai từ lấy repeated offender, juvenile rồi là từ mà bao là tầm bao rồi là cái ankle bracelet mà trở lại trong mong cả chụp bút lớn cả lấy ở trong cho chế, chỉ trong chế tiền chó cái chỗ là tàu là tôi chỉ mong mà vấn đề là tôi có blog một cái của tôi bỏ trên Facebook conversation để từ trên một cái tôi cái này có một phụ có loại đó cái này tôi cái chủ tôi Isaiah show thì có mà we need to all những cái gì Isaiah để là khả năng bị cái này need to kill it tôi là cái từ họ Facebook này có mà nên bỏ đến lớn thì nhiều thì lớn nhiều đó vì ô bây giờ cái luôn là lớn nhiều blog chỉ chống lại cái này hả người ta need tôi đến này là tôi muốn lại tàu ít được phương tôi cho that go put his ass in his grave có một tuổi mới được phổ kiểu á là được phương hai lý để more record là gì tên nào là chỉ mà là hài học sản ok so thay là chỗ là tôi là chỉ tuần tàu số tôi hình sự lấy được cái tôi cái này bao giờ tại cũng được khen cũng chơi nữa cái chỗ này thì ta chỉ tên là chỉ có là thẳng cái chỗ là một cái chỗ lấy cho tu này tu sai của chuyên trong giờ tu mùa nó để tu nghiệp tu to nữa nếu bên này Philip mà có chuyên trong nếu mà bây giờ cái ticket cháu phải chụp cái license chúng nó cho là tua nếu thao là tua chỉ là tuần chế của chúng nó bỏ lỡ chế đừng chế nó cái đừng cháu phải pha nhà này mình có biết thường cho tỏ lớn
cái nó tàu tàu là kia một nghề là trả nó mấy cái tầm nuôi tiền thế mà nó chỉ more interest in cái lúc cái là sao khôngตัวถ่าย video แล้วชิ้นเต่าชิ้นตัว instead เราแข่งอีกนั่นก็ช่วยช่องก็จะมีตัวนะยี่ดูก็จะเจ้าแค่ตัวโปรไฟล์มันก็แต่จะเจ๋ก็จะเฮ้ยเนี่ยว่าจีกูพูดในโมนะกูจุกกันอะไรอย่างไม่ใช่โอ้มาเจ้านี่มึงเจ้าพอเอกตัวเดียวนั่นได้ยังมีอยู่ว่าตรงนี้ตัวเรา brother แล้วไอเซ่ชิลตัวไอเซ่นั่นมีของก็เป็นช่องแต่ชิคกี้พายเป้าเดียวนี่ยังโมเรกเกอร์ที่ตาลีอ่ะน้องเราถามมานี่ให้ดู non bully non terrorize other kid นี่ตัวเกี่ยห้องตัวห้องจิกาเนี่ยชุมวันไหนกูเจ้าจ้องใจอยู่เสมอเขาเนี่ยเขาเอ็นแน่ทุกคนจะขอตัวเธอเต้าหรือเต้าหกนี่แต่เห็นนะเขาเอ็นแน่เทียบ bully ตามไลน์เทียบตัวนึงว่าวันเด็กวิ่งตัวอยู่อะไรแต่นึง bully ตัวไม่หยอดตัววิ่งตัวไม่หยอดนึง bully ตัวไม่หยอดได้แต่นึงตัวว่าจีตัวไม่หยอดตัวไม่หยอดจะตัวอีนึงตัวไม่หยอดนึงยังมัน commit suicide กันมาโอเคมีจบข้างต่อเกย์ตัวนึงตัวในเกมนี้ให้เดียยี่ตัวไล่เสร็จป้องได้สิก็เป๊กยองมีชั่วโมงลงมาหรอกที่เขาต้องเป๊กตัวเป๊กชี้หายมุนทัวร์หนึ่งนู้นนี่หรือต้องตาชิ้นเนี่ยที่เป๊กลุ้นจนแต่สิเปลี่ยนจาก consistent เต้นนอนยังเก็บ evidence แล้วชั่วโมงละหายกี่แต่ฉันต้องบอกเขา guilty ไปเลยพอหายจนเด็ดนะเกี่ยวกับว่าเต้นเหมือนกี่ยอมตำรวจตัวเกี่ยวกับคุณเดินเนี่ยสิถามมาตำรวจโอเคพวกเขาเต้นเหมือนกี่ตัวตัวจะมีจะตู้รวมมาได้แต่แล้วว่าเอ็กซ์แบรนด์ bracelet แล้วจะดูว่าตู้เนี่ยจุดตั้งตัวเจ้าไอเซ่มันตั้ง hospital เจ้าถึงนั้นก็ว่าเจ๊ที่รอชาอะไรเนี่ยแล้วเจ๊เนี่ยโอ้ก็เจ้าเป็นผู้ชายมันได้จ่อปีนี้แกปีนี้จะเป็นเอ็กซ์ bracelet จ่อมันกินจ่ออย่าเป็นมันเลยโอเคแล้วยังป้องกับ system เหรอเกี่ยวกับจ่อมันต้องระมองจีบหรือต้องหาเราต้องรู้ต้องเช็ดเช็ดเราจะเจียต่อต้องระมองแล้วมันพอไปหายลูกจ้องเทียบแต่ก็ evidence จริงมากจริงแล้วเนี่ยเขาโคตรนะหายจนเด็ดเนี่ยต้องหาเราต้องรู้ตัวแต่ด้วยถึงว่าเด็กเลยยังจ้องอินเตอร์วิวเก่งจ้องอ่านเนี่ยที่คือเรียนเนี่ยที่เคยพูดเดียวนี่ก็คือตู้มูอินเตอร์วิวเกี่ยวกับโอเปชิ้นนี้ก็เป็นเจ้าหน้าที่ why because ก็ให้เราต้อง can you understand what we're saying yeah I know what I'm talking about too I can tell you what happened the day like that I can tell you what happened but all them we carry on English ต่อ conversation English เกี่ยวกับเจ้าหน้าที่ interrogate investigate แต่สิ่งที่ตีหัวก็ชี้เจ้านะนี่ก็ experience ก็ post a very traumatic experience ชี้เต่าชี้ตัวโดนเจ็บพอนี่จะช่างที่ไอ้ที่นี่จะช่างที่นี่ที่เอ็นช็อกนะนี่รู้ที่เขียนไปตรงนั้นแล้วจะเจ้าหน้าที่ interview they tell them as a citizen you have a right you address them like you have a right to remain silent if you choose not to if you choose to waive that right it could be used against เขาเราเขาเราผู้ชี้เป้าเขาเราต้องรีบนี่จะ American rights ชี้ตายแต่ที่นี่ตัว minorนี่ผมว่า legal representation ของเรา interview เนี่ยผมไม่ถูกเราเรื่องย่อแต่เอ็มลงมาจะรู้เกี่ยวกับเรา interview ต้องอีสมองเราก็ไม่ใช่เกี่ยวกับ interview กับวิดีโอนะแต่เรื่องพวกน้องมาเรา interview เกี่ยวกับเต้เหรอที่ชิลูเกี่ยวกับที่ท่านจะรู้น้องอีหลอกก็เต้เชื่อเกี่ยวกับน้องจีรู้ว่าจะรู้จะมีการจะ language very manipulative นะนี่จะลอยนี่เปล่าเลยเกี่ยวกับว่าเกี่ยวกับต่อการเราจะชี้แต่วิดีโอเขาก็เรา incriminate ไอ้ก็ให้เราก็จะแกงเราเกี่ยวกับว่าหนึ่ง point as a gang แล้วไอ้เจ้าหนึ่งเขาแกงแล้วเขา issue นั้นนี่เนี่ย break dancing มีปั้งแล้วให้ break dancing เลยหมดเลยปั้งว่า stylish shadow crew ไอ้เจ้าหนึ่งเขาเดียวต่อคุณมอเชียนะโมเป้ที่อยู่สายกันนี่เจ้าเหนียวที่นี่เจ้าสายที่นี่แกเป็นมอเชียเขาได้ชี้เด่นยี่ตัวตู้มอง yes the she affects all of us why number E the school system the she that check it out what happened ว่าจะเป็นเกี่ยวกับตู้เหนียวกันแล้ว they are not even safe chỉ là issue also based on teaching of the school they fail to address the issue of bullying okay number all has to the call there violence prevention อีลูกชอบว่าสองนะเป็นอย่างที่พาราเมกาเขาอีกว่าเซียนมองยัง Asian mostly ยังมองdo the main very minority อย่างอีกว่า approaching อุลิกาอีกเช่นthere's something we have a right to ask your politician, the mayor, the city council, the superintendent, the county officials, the state legislature. Friday night, teenager, you're supposed to go play basketball. You're supposed to go play video games and go to a dance like dinner, dressed up to go to a dance. Young people are not supposed to bring 10 knives and a gun to each other's house and killing each other. Something is wrong. These are questions we have a right to ask of the elected officials and the government and the elected leaders in that time, right? So for the school system, for all here, for the violence prevention, what is that community doing in terms of Isaiah? For big young center, what are they doing to provide opportunities for these young people? Yeah, let's go into adult. Go. Something is really wrong with that picture. The justice system to let they allow the justice to get due process. She died here, they're going to try as an adult. To let they look up there, let's set Ilana cash. How you got your Ilana cash, you are not going to come out at all. To Daniel Pop and you're Milwaukee, to obey to Nantona, and the copy of it for Chico Pop. Moi to do Lua, Levi Acre Kendall, Nyo, Nutoy to Nadia, Dylan, she got here, go to Nantua. Call a salt, your charge your records, homicide, I did it. Nyo, say court, your white eat, project you there, it's not. To the court trial there. Nico, you are talking to me, Ghana. Into attorney, argue at there. Levi is not guilty. Why? Because one, he's an all-American kid from a small town of 3,000 people. He's just a scared kid for his life because there's a bigger man who came attack him in his car. Number two, Levi is not guilty because Levi's brain, his brain still has not developed, and he doesn't understand the consequences of his action. Because let's just study my does good something of problem. Jesus go to the form that we have. Get it to start the problem. They have one with the action that you're cheating again. Okay, number three, Levi is innocent because why? Wisconsin has a law called the Castle Doctrine. You have a right to protect yourself if you are being attacked in your car, your home, or your business. So to go there, to do now or long fight down with them, didn't go. By the way, to need to file for, okay? To the cheap to the high house, the deliberation. Go kill someone, go a member of 12 jury. To the CC, go kill someone, go out. They're not guilty. That day he walked away home free. Dylan, go cheat y'all. Newman trial as an adult. Level bail Elon, there's no way he's coming out of jail. The moon and girl, let's get here got adult, and level lock up with your light out. Get him to your light out, get him interaction out in the yard. Get him China, get him having a neck, who know no Wichita. Get it to do Luna, come up, home, cheese among some blossom of something to go crazy. Think about it. Dylan was locked up for over a year. The moon and girl, Jack East York. Chị ta đã thổi ít tu lùa mà nó mua routine mà cả đó là cho play video game nó nếu chỉ mua routine chỉ mấy tu nên lâu đơn thả ít tu mental ít tu này cũng đơn thả nếu có schedule nếu chỉ có nếu nhiều tình experience PTSD tôi chỉ chưa cho nó mà chỉ tao nó chỉ có sao mà từ đây sẽ mỏng ta tại sao ít trong tao to attorney cho ra how long want to put on the stand gonna answer your question. How do the attorney fail the law here? After my play got the attorney name one question could you do attorney that should the issue the attorney to Jimmy Tou Ger Xiong. To attorney to London and Tap here. To attorney call to attorney implement what we call story to attorney that's what kill mayor need to private attorney. Okay, you share on the new to kill mayor cái bao tiền thì có là kill mayor mà you call election check get your block most important election in your life. Look election they have probably do when teach hot trial hot dinner hot trial you pay do when he got paid 4 weeks 3 weeks apart. Will it get into attorney? I don't know, maybe Don't you could talk about this later about attorney ethics. Into attorney, because you there already could got you swear oath that there we to practice law not to the full ability in good faith to represent you what you tell the good who talk like how do not will it get to attorney law go to King Usama he probably did it for which go to King Senate beside the usual to go care you kill a mayor it's going to take a lot of money campaign who just tax up to bill on the game. Maybe get his name in the newspaper, alright? Who to keep Usari, that's personally my opinion. Take a more than the sheet. Takanaki, New Charles Sanctuary out there. If the name of questions of the attorney, the sheet, who said a tax of the hot system now. So the people fight for Dylan, we fight for Dylan, we fight for the racial injustice. Who to keep if Dylan was a white kid, Dylan Lupe, if his name was not Dylan Yang, and his name was Dylan Robertson, or Dylan Peterson, or Dylan Smith, it ain't to be Ghana. I think the newspaper would have read very differently. In the newspaper, you're not going to see Asian gang
homicide, reckless charge, guilty. I think you're dealing with guy. You would have seen Dylan Peterson survived a deadly attack from known gangsters in the neighborhood. I truly believe that. You can't continue to say that. Especially, you Hmong, the community, Hmong, bay, le lu giò, le ci muo lu suon giò, le bay giò giò long, le ci muo giò electric fishing. Che bay thai no, u có u sai được u tua no chỉ để tua有唔潮luôn, u hai個，佢到呢啲u好冇，bay都個真係寫bay包落咗嘅，bay包落咗落。We have a right to ask all these questions. Was he treated fairly? What can the schools do? Did the police give him his due process? Was he interrogated fairly? And also, what is that town going to do to make sure that our children are safe? Dylan is one person. Think about the 100 Dylan gangs and the 1,000 Dylan gangs in Minnesota and Wisconsin. And every Hmong kid who walked to school and is afraid to walk to class, afraid to get on the bus, afraid to go to lunch because other people will take the lunch money or spill milk on them or beat them up on the playground. That's why we need to go march. Dylan might get locked up for 60 years. We're asking you one day, take pay time off, get on the bus, cho bé một cậu lên đó cho mình làm, ít của lên đó cho cậu này, của chồng nên mới chỉ về với mặt thằng.
一种晒晒的可能报道了呢要被说么就 video 我也打了了被到么给其他的ตัวตุ้นเสือช่วงแกงรู้ใจว่าเป็นหมู่มั่วสอสื่อว่าเป็นฮันจีนึอย่าเลยคนนั้นเขาเกวันเจ้าส่วนหนึ่งเที่ยจิตาเลยเป็นชั่วโมงสาเกตุเชียหมดตัวตุ้นเสือช่วงเจนที่อย่างก็เที่ยตอนนี้เราไม่ได้จินจีเป็นมาลีชาเตอร์จะตัวผู้ดูเสด็จตัวป้อจ้อผู้ยาริชบัลว่านักการยังจงในโซ่เล่นโซ่ตูเป็นมาชินจีดัว